What is up guys, welcome back to another One Piece live action. This is 974 onward to Onigashima. So it seems like all the flashbacks, all of it is done when it's come to related to Oden, and now we are going to Onigashima. So we don't know what exactly happened. So one thing that I like, since I've been digging through the internet, but one thing I realized is what they could do is, technically, since Kyoshiro is Denjiro, end of the day, what, since he's working under Orochi, and also he's the one who's looking after, like, responsible for looking after Flower Capital at the moment, since Orochi is off to celebrate. So I personally think he is the one who made sure nobody else goes except these guys goes. But I'm not sure by these guys going, I mean, is that enough? Because since Orochi already know about this, that means he probably informed Kyoshiro family as well, since how royal he is. He even killed Komurasaki for him, but he doesn't know that she's alive. Orochi doesn't know she's alive. But what I'm trying to say is, since he might have leaked the information to Kyoshiro, and then Kyoshiro, get Luffy and everybody back, because only the 9 basically the Akasaya, they are the one who actually showing up there, and the Traitor is within that group far as we know, because the fact that Kaidou knew that Oden is coming, that's also one of the reasons that I'm saying it is one of them, so we need to know who that is. So I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, onward to Onigashima. Gang Beige, oh my family, saved the godfather's wife. So wonder what's the point of this story is. They haven't found Lola. I mean, it's been going for a bit too long according to me anyway. And also I hope either these guys not go to Onigashima, or basically Straw Hat Luffy and their alliance show up at Onigashima from a different harbor or something like that, because it has to. I don't want to see just these 9 showing up and being utterly defeated by Kaido. Probably can one-shot them in his drunk state. But anyway, let's see. I have more coins for you, Ushimitsu. Oh, I have more coins for you. Okay, so we still getting some flashback from Denjiro. You are putting yourself in danger again. Well, this money checks out. I will go distribute in Ibisu town. Thank you. So there's a reason why he is calling the napping Kyoshiro. Basically, he work all night as a Ushimitsu, and then obviously in the morning he's too tired, so he sleep around. Anyway, I will go distribute in Ibisu town. Thank you. Please remember to wear your blood bags under the Kiyomon, my lady. Orochi is completely smitten with you, and he has no idea that you are Lord Oden's blood bags under the Oh, okay, so this is for when he's gonna slice her. I'm sure that must be difficult for you. Okay. If the times comes, we will separate Komurasaki from Orochi through death in order to keep you safe. Okay. I will be fine. We are almost there. We are almost to 20 years. A few months ago, they come for me, the ghost of the past. They have really come. Toki's power was real after all. Kiyomon, Kanjuroo, Reizo, Kikunojo, Momonosuke. Okay, he's reading the list. The 5 of them have leaped into the present from the very day 20 years ago. Does that power really exist? Okay, that's Kaido. I'm surprised Kaido could ask that after seeing all these weird thing in, Grand Line. They escaped from that burning castle. Anyway, you sure someone isn't just getting rise out of you because you are terrified? I am sure of it. Look at this letter. Keep watching those shows. I am certain you will spot people leaving the country. Yes, sir. Well, don't kill them if they are still alive. I got question for the Kozuki survivors after the last 20 years. Okay, so he has some question to ask them. I'm pretty sure this is something to do with when Oden was giving his final words to the 9 red scarabs. Basically, when he was saying, this somebody will come. You need to be, you need to work with them, open the water. So that was something along that line, right? So I'm pretty sure, there was a question mark for Kaido. So Kaido knew something he know that Kaido doesn't know, and that's why he was confidently like dying, letting Wano at the person who is coming after 20 years. So it's basically people who inherit will, right, in One Piece. So for example, Sabo inherited Ace's will, Luffy inherited, well, we were thinking it was Roger's will. I'm pretty sure Roger was actually inherited Joy Boy's will, but then he was too early. So now he died, and then Luffy inherited Roger, Joy Boy's will, and then he's gonna be here. Anyway, look, he specifically said after the last 20 years. Alright. Anyway, this man is trustworthy one. He was born into popular he was born into a popular theater troupe, but he lost his parents right on stage due to persecution within Wano. Family of the daimyo killer. Eh? Family of the daimyo killer? So is he saying is like Shogun's brother? I mean, like Orochi's brother, or like basically somebody with the name. One second, what's that family name? They have Kurosumi family. Family of the daimyo killer. The only life he knew was in the theater. Now that he was utterly adrift, he could only survive by acting out a role. You are descendant of the main Kurosumi family? That's right, and I got rid of the people who killed your parents. Q. But our vengeance is only just beginning. You will live your life as a true Kozuki, and ultimately without a single soul noticing, you will die as Kozuki. That is the grand role that I give you for this stage. Can you play it for me? Okay, so the hair is we don't know who this guy is. So there is a Kurosumi family member within the 9, and he, basically they say he's supposed to act like a Kosuke. Anyway, I always been searching for the right place to bury my bones. It would be an honor. His only pleasure is becoming another person. Every time that I went to Odin Castle to borrow money, he borrowed me twice the necessary amount of out of the safe. It was only because I had that stockpile that I was able to join force with you. The information he brought out that fool Odin's raids was helpful too, I assume. Anyway, but the part that made him truly insane was at the execution. He was fully prepared to die alongside Odin. He has no mind of his own. He lived as a perfect vassal of Kozuki until I stopped him. And he sent me information all the while. Wait, so he lived as a perfect vassal of Kozuki until he stopped him. He was safe, so faithful, it was almost eerie. Okay, who's this guy? So he do have a devil fruit power. So Kiemon have devil fruit power. So that's actually, take out Okiku. During the past, the two main suspect I had is Okiku and Kanjuroo. Just because they don't get much screen time, so they weren't much emotional, like even during this ad. But then Okiku's just when she was running back, her cry and everything, that's just made me think Kanjuro. So Kanjuro is a like his percentage of being a trader is just keep increasing, especially with the devil fruit. Reiso doesn't have a devil fruit, does he? No, I don't think Reiso does. He just has his ninjas too. Okay, so Kanjuro and then Kiemon. Kiemon also have a devil fruit power, but I honestly don't that's him. Kawamatsu doesn't okay. Okay. This is getting interesting. Anyway, I think we might actually get rebuilt in this. Oh, okay, never mind. Present day, Flower Capital, and now it has been 20 long years since the tragic death of legendary samurai Kozuki Oden. It is a deep of the story of the deep grudge between Kozuki clan and Kurosomi clan working with the pirate Kaidou. Alright. In order to fulfill Kozuki Oden's wish of opening the country, one of the samurai leaped 20 years into the future, and after several months of risking life and limb, they found like-minded allies to the cause. Okay, so this is just remind me, the past been going for so long, compared to our average past, this past is a bit too long. So we're getting a summary of what happened so far. Uh, Alright, their fervent hopes were not in vain. All in all, they amassed an army. Okay, is that Luffy at the front panel? If that is, that doesn't look like Luffy. I mean, look at him. I don't think that's Luffy. I mean, I know he's wearing that armor with the beetle on it, but that doesn't. I don't know. It seems like that's supposed to be Luffy, but that doesn't look like a Luffy to me. I'm sorry. Anyway, of 4,200 warriors with weapons and ships. If all goes well, the soldiers for the raid will gather on the evening of the fire festival at Tokage Port, onward to Onigashima. Okay, and then obviously we came to that. If only all had gone well. Anyway, let's see. Do not hold me back, Lord Monomonosuke. No, stop. This is suicide. Kiamon, Kanjuroo, Reizo, Kiku, Kawamatsu, Dogstorm, Ashura. Stop. Where are you going? Okay, so this is basically confirming it's, I highly doubt it's going to be Kiamon, because after all that, if Kiamon was the trader, might as well, stop. Just, he had so many chances to kill Momo. And then Ashura doesn't have a devil fruit, Dogstorm doesn't, Kawamatsu doesn't, Kiku doesn't, Kanjuroo or Kiamon. So this is basically being saying Kanjuroo is the traitor. Wow. So Kanjuroo is Kurosomi. There was not a single one of the 4,200 soldiers that should have been present, and there was sign of destruction at the port with stormy weather all about, no escape route. Okay, we have not given up, Lord Monomonosuke. Our low numbers will allow us to sneak into their midst undetected, and that I might plant my katana into Kaidou's neck. If only it's that simple. As long as we still live, we shall never give up. Alright. But it just doesn't make sense. Doesn't this mean that our plan was leaked again? I thought the same thing. In fact, I suspect we all did. Okay, that's actually coming from Kanjuroo. I did not want to consider this possibility, but it might be that one of us is in the league with the enemy. But at this point, I do not even want to know. Master Kin, this isn't like you. If you aren't prepared to find the traitor, cut him down and move onward, then none of us can do so. But whoever it is, they will not confess. Kiku is right, Kin. Let us clear it all up. Now. Okay, that's actually coming from Kanjuroo. I just said he might be the traitor. Now I think I might be wrong. But I don't know. It has to be him or Keimon. Alright. By acknowledging that it was me. Alright. On the left panel, I just saw Kurosomi Kanjuroo, so I didn't even get to it. Kanjuroo? This isn't funny. We all nearly boiled to death in that pot together. That's right, nothing would have completed my role better than to die with you. Ever since I completely lost my will to go on as a child, I've been searching for my place to die. This is another man who wanted to die. The man you thought I was never existed. I shared joy and sorrow with you all, earning your absolute trust, hating none of you, and meaning you no harm. The one thing I did was continually send Lord Orochi information. Why would you do such a thing? Okay, so it seems like they're all back on land, because it doesn't seem like they can sail with that boat. Oh no, they're actually in that small boat. Why would you do such a thing? My name is Kurosumi Kanjuroo. Need I say more? Okay, so basically he's saying this is a family revenge. Again, this is between two family, but the country is suffering just because of that. Okay, when our first plan leaked, that wasn't because low subordinates squealed it. I shouldn't be surprised that Yasui's exhibited quick, clever thinking and gave up his life to change the meeting place at the last second. But as soon as that information made its way to me, his death was officially in vain. Look at Kin. They all pissed, and at the same time, rest of them are shocked. This is obviously, the guy who was there, one of the 9 vessels, and they trusted. They put each other's life to, like to serve each other, and then now here. And Zo, you should not be able to reach Zo without a weave card. Didn't you think it was suspicious when Jack showed up there, Dogstorm? Why didn't you suspect any of us? Because they were Kozuki clan. They were supposed to be Kozuki clan. Okay, so he was the one who handed the weaver card to Jack. Alright. Why didn't you suspect your own until it came to this? You shouldn't have made sense. It shouldn't have made sense to you, none of it this entire time. Hey, it's true. Just like Lord Orochi said, there's a little boat heading for Onigashima. Wahahaha. Look at these idiots. Oi. And Kaido's men are actually coming here. So they are the one who actually left the boat, Orochi, just to leave them in the sea and fight them in the sea. That's gonna be a big disadvantage. I can't believe it. It's really is all those Akasaya samurais, and our spy is among them. Is that you? Indeed. Kanjuroo. Clunk. Haha, I could have kept my secret and snuck to the bottom of the sea with you. True to my role to the very end, but Lord Orochi stopped me. He said, well done, the final act is finished. Once I bring Monomonosuke to Onigashima, that is. Wait, what the hell just happened? Didn't he just slice his head off? What? Lord Monomonosuke, why is Kanjuroo back at the port? Wait, what the hell now? His head was sliced, but then he's back at the port. How? What just happened? Okay, next page. Then what is this? A painting? But the Kanjuroo we know couldn't paint well. Okay, so that was an act. Smirk. Alright. Wow, geez, how can you sleep at a time like this? Is this ship fixed now? Ooh, I ate, slept, and now I'm awake. That's when I'm the toughest. Who is that? Okay, who's this? Fire. Sorry, we are a little late. Guess who's back? Back again, and the X just says it all, isn't it? So somebody just fired at Kaido's ship. So he's like, I slept and now I'm awake, and that's when I'm the toughest. So basically that's basically Luffy. I should have noticed. Sorry, I'm just so confused that the drawing he had, it's just terrible. So apparently where's the Shinobu? Anyway, who is that? Look at these waves. I thought we sank all the enemy ships. There's something down on the seafloor. And guess who's back? Low's ship just popped out. Who takes a rowboat out to the sea in the middle of a storm. Are you crazy? Look at that. He just actually like hold the ships back. This is just epicness. Don't take the sea for granted, samurai. Huh? Is that? And there's more guns coming in. Ah, now we are taking fire from the other direction. Okay, that's no, that's Kid. I saw all those ships and samurai hanging out at the other port like idiots. I saw all those ships and samurai hanging out at the other ports like idiots. What are they doing? I nearly sank them all to get them out of my way. Ah, that looks like okay. So Kid is back. You know, I almost mistook him for Frankie, but no, that's Kid. All right. And Sir Luffy, is everyone all right? So you showed up after all, Yaki. What in the world is happening? Like I would let you have the glory for taking down Kaidou. Okay, so that's why Kid is. So you can see Kid is on this side and Luffy on this side. It's like, why didn't I hear about this? Luffy. Okay, so right now, not Frankie, Momo is screaming. This doesn't make sense. They said we just had to sink a few samurai in a boat. But these guys are pirates. The worst generation. I thought they were locked up. Hey you, don't pick on samurai in a row. When you are at sea, you fight against pirates. Dude, this is just freaking epic. And look at Law is so pissed off. And I'm so glad to see this chapter. Everybody coming back and giving hope, because just when everything just crashed down, the like moral is going down, and then like boop, just like it's not even like a like strong uptrend. It just goes straight up, knock upstream. Anyway, so it's just so epic to see these guys. Alright, so Kanjuroo had... So, when we saw the devil fruit that guy is getting, it's basically was Kanjuroo or Kiyomon was the suspect, and then obviously, just when I thought I guessed something right, they went and rebelled on the same chapter. So, disappointment. But, okay, so it seems like, well, there's 3 ships, and on the other port, I think he went to the Itachi port, and that's where basically Luffy and Frankie and Usopp ready prepared so many ships, and that's where he took one of his ships from. And he's like, Luffy is like, hey, don't pick somebody, no, don't pick on samurai in a rowboat. So true. But anyway, it's just so awesome. I can't wait for the other samurais to show up. And right now, Kaido would think, right? Not, forget Kaido. Orochi would think that he dealt with it, seamlessly, just like how he dealt with Oden. So I'm so looking forward to it. You fight against fire. Okay, I'm so hyped up for this, guys. I'm honestly happy with this chapter. So what other stuff happened? Basically, this chapter is mainly informed with Orochi talking about the traitor mainly, and giving us hints just before we even got it, and also the money Komurasaki got from the old man and all the people. Basically give it to the poor. That's basically we got it soon as we understand that Kyoshiro is the Ushimitsu, and then Kyoshiro also Denjiro. So that just all came together. And I need to know what happened to him as well, Kyoshiro, where he was and what he was doing. I'm pretty sure he got something to do with this alliance. When he said, I'm little late, I'm not sure if he is actually just late or if somebody told him this is what's happening. But I'm just happy that, Kanjuroo himself rebelled and he is in for it. But that's something surprising. In One Piece, you see this part getting sliced. That's just unbelievable. If that happened to an actual man, One Piece is rocking out there. But that's not gonna happen. It's mainly for the kids, right? So I know I shouldn't be reading it, but yeah. Let's go to the next page and just quick have a look. Anything else? But dude, just I just have to show you. Just look at that. That part is just so freaking epic. Like over here, this is just surprising, and I'm pretty sure Toei will finish it right there, thinking we done with Kanjuroo. But then they're like, muhahaha, that somebody will be on there. So, okay, so I'm happy with this chapter. It's a solid chapter, epic chapter, right? Especially at the end. But when it's come to information wise, allies are here, Kid is here, Law is here, and Luffy is here. What three of the, well, we can't say three, five of the worst generation, because Zoro and Killer is in it, right? So five of them are here. I'm so looking forward. I'm not sure if Hawkins, X-Drake, they're gonna do a move. I mean, X-Drake gonna probably support Luffy at this point, because they don't want this alliance to go out, because they are the Sword Marine Force, right? And then I'm not sure about Hawkins. Hawkins might actually show up, but then if Hawkins show up, I'm I'm not sure what Kid gonna do, but then Apu gonna get killed by Kid. I know that much. But anyway, guys, again, thank you so much for reading with me. It's been one hell of a chapter. I'm so happy that we are back. We are rocking. I'm looking forward to seeing the part 2 Onigashima. Anyway, if you enjoy the reaction, do give a thumbs up. If you are new, do subscribe. And yeah, have a wonderful day or night, people. And see you guys with more videos.